Happy birthday, Aquarius! Hello, hello, my beautiful people. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Goretti, and today this is going to be your February monthly reading. So I've already saged my space, but I will cleanse yours as well, removing all negative energies and entities and any evil eye from your space and mine. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. All right, my love. So let's get into it. I just want to say this is a general reading. It might not be for everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest, swap the roles. No gender specific in the cards. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or this possibly actually could be for the anybody really, because we are in Aquarius season. So if you've stumbled across this video and you don't have that in your chart, it still might resonate for you. All right, my love. So new deck that I am using, the Akashic Oracle or Akasha Oracle, and I absolutely love it, you guys. Beautiful energy. So first card, bottom of the deck, before I cut it, we have 42, forgiveness. So is there somebody that you need to forgive? Something from your past, someone from your past? Is it you that maybe you need to forgive? Okay, who is it? You know, or what is it possibly that you need to forgive? And like I said, it might even be yourself. Okay. So I will read a little bit from the book because I absolutely love it. And I think it would be a shame not to. So guys, I do need to wear glasses for this, but I promise it's worth it. So we have the purple hyacinth is the flower for this, for forgiveness. And it says this card may be an invitation to let go of your anger, hatred, regrets, and anything from your past that prevents you from moving forward and forgiving others, society, and life. The act of forgiveness must come from your heart. It must not be forced. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting, but rather enables you to mindfully acknowledge the end of pain and trauma, as well as your openness towards the future. Say to yourself, what happened no longer hurts me. It no longer has me in its grip. I am looking toward the future. The purple hyacinth symbolizes this plea, forgive me. And this could be, again, for yourself or for someone else, okay? So that is beautiful. So somebody, this also could be somebody wanting your forgiveness. Okay, cutting the deck, we have card number 11, home. And sorry, guys, if you see my cats around, they are going crazy. They don't understand why I'm in a new space. So we have home, beautiful. So somebody, some of you could be looking at purchasing a home. I feel like for a lot of you, this is coming back home to yourself, you know, or this could be feeling like home with someone, or connecting to, you know, parts of your home. You could be cleaning up your home, anything like that. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is being in the comfort of your own home, I just heard, but this is within yourself for a lot of you. But like I said, you know, you could be looking at, you know, purchasing a home, moving, or somebody that you're dealing with. Top of the deck, we have judgment. Okay, so some sort of judgment call here. This is like the justice card I'm getting, you know, with the gavel there. But this is also a rebirth, an awakening, coming home to yourself. That's what I was hearing with that home card. So let's read from the book for those as well and see what other messages want to come through. So home is being represented by the linden tree. So depending on the rest of the spread, this card speaks about a couple moving in together, or refuge, durability, a bedrock, a position to maintain a strong baseline or stabilization. And then it says the linden tree symbolizes protection. So some of you are feeling protected. That is what the linden tree is. A lot of you feeling really, you know, comfortable in your home, at home, with yourself. In your home, you're feeling secure, stable, solid, right? And then judgment. Sorry, we had one more. Card number 31. Let's see. So judgment, this is the chestnut tree, and you guys, chestnuts are like my favorite thing. This card is all about administrative paperwork, procedures, and possible fines. You may also have to account for your actions and might, for instance, be in opposition to someone who may request an explanation for their past attitude. The judgment card evokes the idea of taking stock. What that involves will depend on the rest of the spread. The chestnut tree symbolizes justice. Its message is, let justice be done for me. So this could be something to do with your home, something that happened in your home, something to do with your stability. Somebody, you may have to forgive someone for, could have been somebody that you were in connection with, a marriage, something that happened in a home, something to do with stability, security, protection, possibly somebody. Oh my goodness, you guys. 1 second. My cat just jumped up. And I'm not going to spend time cutting that out, but my cats are going crazy. They have no idea what I'm doing here. So this could have been something that happened that was not just that justice wasn't served. For some of you, this has to do with legal matters around a home. This could be a positive thing. It could be a negative thing, right? This is something to, you know, there could be paperwork and things happening to do with a home. This could have to do with, like, you know, security, inheritances, things like that, right? It's very possible. Somebody could feel judged in regards to something that possibly happened, in regards to, you know, security, stability, possibly again to do with a home. Somebody seeking forgiveness or needing forgiveness. This could be you or somebody else. Now this could be romantic. It could be friends, families, coworkers. It could be, you know, whatever, even just a random person that you're dealing with. Maybe you're purchasing a home, selling a home, something like that. I'm also hearing whatever happened in your home, and I feel like for some of you, this could have to do with childhood. There may be forgiveness needed here, needing to forgive a parent, needing to forgive yourself, possibly, you know, as well. Some of you feeling, I just heard somebody is hiding in their home, kind of like protecting themselves, self-protection, because of something that they're feeling, you know, shameful for and needing forgiveness, but feeling like they're going to be judged, feeling a judgment call. Okay. For others of you, I feel like if there is forgiveness with anybody, wanting to create, you know, stability, security with somebody, or with a situation, or like I said, in a home, this also with judgment, you know, the judgment card is about, you know, renewals, reconciliation, rebirth, something like that. Okay. So that's what I get there. The next deck. Sorry guys, my cat like totally destroyed how I had everything here. So next deck, bottom of the deck, we have connection. Build meaningful connections with others. Okay, so this definitely could have to do with friends, family, you know, somebody that you're in partnership with at work, you know, coworkers, or probably business partnership, something like that. So this is saying to build meaningful connections with others. And then we have patience. Good things come to those who wait. So for some of you, this could be wanting to create, you know, stability within your home, with somebody else, you know, maybe buying a home with somebody. This could be a collaboration. But I feel like for some of you, definitely this could have to do with, you know, either somebody that you're living with, you know, a partner. Could be even friends or family, whatever it is surrounding this. This is saying to just have patience, and I'm seeing with the connection card that harmony will be restored as well, you know, with the judgment being justice in this deck. I feel like harmony will be restored with whatever this is. Patience come to those, or good things come to those who wait. So top of the deck, oh my goodness, you guys, 2 cards wanted to come out. We got clarity and wisdom as I grab that. So this is like the Hermit card. This is like Ace of Swords. So we have clarity, gain a clear understanding of what you truly want. So for some of you, in regards to a connection, maybe you've been waiting for a reconciliation, waiting for coming back together, or maybe you're waiting for a partnership, you know, a relationship, could be business, whatever this is, or could be, you know, connecting with somebody, moving in together, you know, into a home or something in regards to a connection. This is saying that you need to get clear on exactly what it is that you truly want, right? And then having patience for that, getting clarity. But I'm also getting wisdom, seek wisdom and learn from every situation. So whatever is going on right now, take time to introspect, right? Go within, find the wisdom within, find clarity within, and then focus on what it is that you want. So this says connection, building meaningful connections with others. Yes, absolutely. But also, you know, and I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I read tarot differently than most readers. I'm not just a psychic looking into the future. We're also looking at what exactly, you know, is your mindset, your assumptions, your beliefs, your energy. I'm tapping into your energy right now. What is happening within your energy? And yes, if you continue on that path or that track, right, then, you know, that's where you're headed, the probable outcome. However, if you don't like it, energy is, you know, fluid, right? So it's always changing. So if you don't like something, we can switch the track onto something else. So with, you know, build meaningful connections with others, I also feel like it's not the actual act of building, but in manifesting, right, and creating, we also want to get clear on exactly what it is that we want. And then we want to spend time going within, right? The Hermit usually has the lantern, and in the lantern is the star card. The star is all about dreams and wishes, wish fulfillment, right? So you want to go within and you want to be able to dream and focus with clarity on the dream that you want. And for some of you, it's partnership. It's moving in together. It's having a home together, right? It's building a solid, stable, secure foundation, I just heard, with somebody, all right? Or could be a business, right? Or some sort of creative venture, or it could be with family or friends, right? So let's dive into the tarot. Let's see how I'm doing for time here. So bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is talking about, you know, like I just said, dreaming, right? Having those dreams, you know, divine timing, right? Having patience. For some of you, this is feeling confused, being stuck in illusion, right? But this is a passionate new beginning, grabbing that wand of passion, right? In divine timing, somebody could be taking action. Here, things will be made clear, I just heard, right? And changing any kind of illusion or confusion, and creating, right? So this is about manifesting. And you have the ability to be able to dream and create, right, your destiny, your future. All right, my love. So let's cut the deck and then see what we got. Bottom of the deck, we have Three of Wands. So this is like waiting for your ships to come in, or your ships coming in. But I feel like it's, you know, some of you have been really waiting because we have Five of Pentacles underneath. So this is feeling left out in the cold. This could have to do with feeling, you know, abandoned. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So there could have been some sort of, you know, lies, deception, secrets here. Something happened causing you to feel left out in the cold. For some of you, this is self-sabotage. Okay, that actually created this. And underneath that, you guys, we have the Judgment. So this is a wake-up call, an aha moment. Somebody could have had a wake-up call, aha moment here. Somebody possibly needing to communicate the truth, because we have the Queen of Swords here. And the truth is that somebody is very, you know, sad, disheartened, I just heard, and feeling like they've missed an opportunity for happiness, for bliss, for the happily ever after. Yes, that is sharing the home together, right? So somebody could be seeking forgiveness here is what I'm getting. Happy home, I just heard, right? So somebody feels like they missed an opportunity. Somebody could have set a very clear boundary here in regards to possibly some deceptive, you know, behavior. Somebody could have, you know, had like I said, a judgment call, a wake-up call, but this is also rebirth, resurrecting. So somebody could be going through that as well, after a period of waiting, feeling left out in the cold, and feeling like, you know, somebody sabotaged this. But I feel like somebody's, you know, getting a wake-up call based on, you know, some shady behavior, I just heard. All right, my loves. So that's what we have there. I'm going to lay the cards out. Yeah, self-sabotage for sure. Some sort of sabotaging, some sort of fight, conflict, or something that's going on here between you and someone else. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, there could be some sort of reconciliation here. Somebody possibly wanting to share feelings, wanting to commit, move forward. I will get into that. Oh, I've already shared what was at the bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, already did that. I went backwards. So that story was just calling out to me. So center of your spread, we have the Five of Swords. This is some sort of fight, conflict, could be mental conflict, but I feel like this is my sabotage card, right? So somebody sabotaged this connection. Sorry guys if it's not focusing properly. So what we're aware of is Seven of Pentacles, waiting. Somebody, you know, has invested something, could be contemplating something, but somebody has invested something here, and look at his face. He doesn't look very happy. It's like, you know, waiting for the return of investment, and it's not happening. So what we're not aware of is the Three of Pentacles. So what you're not aware of is, you know, teamwork, commitment, collaboration. So somebody could want to work together on this, possibly on this conflict, whatever this is. And in the recent past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody very dedicated, committed, right? Slow and steady wins the race. Also, this could have been somebody really taking their time, being too slow, possibly. Sorry, guys, if it is not focusing too well there. My light is starting to dim. So we have the Sun card as your advice. So this is saying this could have to do with possibly healing things from your childhood. I already kind of said that. But this is also following your bliss. This is being happy. This is really connecting to what makes you happy and whatever brings you joy, right? Some of you actually could be needing to spend more time in the sun, especially Northern Hemisphere. It's winter time here. So not surprised to see that. And then your potential outcome, we have the King of Pentacles. This is stability. This is security. This is abundance. This is somebody, you know, who's very solid, stable, secure, committed, abundant, right? So this could be you or somebody else. This is also when it comes to relationships, it's that, you know, solid, committed relationship as well. So somebody could be, you know, wanting this long-term, you know, commitment. So we have, clarifying that, we have the Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, and Six of Swords. So somebody wants to heal any kind of reckless, you know, behavior. Somebody could want to come in and communicate. This could be you as well. Wanting to come in quickly and communicate healing, wanting to move into calmer waters here, wanting to walk away from something. Okay, so, and I feel like with the sad face on the moon here, I feel like it could be walking away from anything that is making you sad or this person sad, walking away from, you know, I just heard not following the light. So not following, you know, joy, happiness, bliss. And I'm not surprised to see that because the next card is actually the Nine of Cups. So somebody could be walking away from anything that's negative, not fulfilling, right? Not filling these, you know, cups to go towards the ninth cup, to go towards, I don't know why my camera keeps doing that. I'm going to have to really fix it. Don't know what's going on, but further clarifying. So I ended on the Eight of Cups, somebody walking away from what no longer serves, right? Walking away from any negativity, sadness, anything that's not fulfilling, and going to wish fulfillment, bringing joy, right? And that's your advice, is to follow what makes you happy, to follow, you know, your heart. And for some of you, this could have to do with, you know, childhood, something that from childhood that makes you happy. This is also having fun, playing, right? Bringing joy back into your life. And then we have the Nine of Wands, you know, wounded warriors. So somebody that's really been through it, but wanting, remember that wand, the Ace of Wands, the wand of passion, that is grabbing a hold of that wand of passion and continuing to persevere towards having fun, joy, contentment. But this is also, you know, with friends, family, but this also is, you know, my like reconciliation card. Okay, so somebody wanting to come together. And the reason, you know, based on the other cards here, I feel like if there was any kind of fight, conflict, sabotage, anything like that, somebody feeling left out in the cold, I feel like this person or you may want to, you know, make things right, especially with justice having been here as well. So we have the King of Cups, somebody wanting to come in, and, you know, this is making a King of Cups kind of holds feelings back, doesn't really reveal, doesn't wear their heart on the sleeve, but is somebody who's very soft, caring, and nurturing. So somebody could be wanting to share, you know, feelings possibly here. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, possibly a water sign. Taurus is also here. Virgo. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is commitment. This is, could have to do with legacy, right? Remember I was saying that earlier. This could have to do with work, possibly. Being very creative, possibly following your heart, making, you know, a heart over head decision, right? Making a decision from the heart. Somebody coming in to share, possibly, about feelings that were, you know, maybe held back. That could have been the sabotage, right? Wanting commitment here. Wanting to reconcile. Wanting to keep going, persevere. One more shot, one more try. Because wish fulfillment, right? That's what's on the table. All right, my loves. So I'm just going to get one more clarifier card. If you didn't watch the collective reading I did, you might want to watch that because the sun was actually in the exact same position for the advice. Yeah, not surprised to see. Oh. All right. So, strength at the bottom, having the courage and the strength. Yeah, you definitely, probably if this resonates with you, you might want to watch that collective reading because strength was a big message, you know, in that reading. Yeah, having the strength to overcome any kind of pain, suffering, right? Courage and strength over anything that is painful, suffering that is keeping you stuck in your head, or vice versa. Remember, in regards to some sort of partnership or connection here. Okay, so with joy, it could be healing something from the past, but also following your joy. And so as the cards came out, I'm going to grab the one that fell on the floor. One went flying over. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, it is helping other people, being part of the helping industry. This is also my breadcrumbing card. So I feel like, you know, for some of you, as advice with the sun, what I'm hearing is for you to go towards what makes you happy, that is reciprocal, that gives back to you. Okay, equal give and take, right? Put into the things that make you happy, or the people that make you happy, that give back as well. All right. But after that, we also had the King of Swords, right? So clarity, right? Being disciplined towards the things that make you happy, being very clear about what makes you happy, maybe communicating the things that make you happy if this is in a connection. And then we have the Knight of Cups. This is a romantic night. So yeah, maybe it's, you know, following your heart. I heard following your heart. And right after that, what came flying out was the Lover's card. Okay, so romance, right? Whatever or whoever makes you happy, I just heard. That is what you need to follow. Your heart's desire, right? And for some of you, you need to make a choice based on your heart's desire. Remember I said that. A heart over head decision. So for some of you, I feel like in what you've been doing, maybe this is what sabotaged, was the head over heart decision, right? But this is saying get very clear on what your heart's desire is and go after that. What makes you happy? And that's so interesting because I literally just did a video in regards to that for my other channel, Butterfly Project 1111, where I do counseling and coaching over there. So you might want to check that out. But Spirit is asking for you to follow your heart. And if this is this person, right, to follow that, or this home, or this, you know, business or creative venture, or whatever it is, it's going to be different for everybody. But Spirit is asking for you to follow your heart, to also, you know, forgive anybody that needs forgiveness. Okay. All right. But definitely reconciliation, you know, making things right. If you're the one that needs forgiveness, making things right, right? Reconciling things, making amends, I just heard, for any kind of conflict, working together on this, whatever this is, working together, investing in the right stuff. And the right stuff is your heart's desire and what makes you happy. Because when we do that, guess what? Abundance flows, I just heard. Okay, with the King of Pentacles. Solid, stable, secure. This is going to be solid, stable, and secure. Protection, right? Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Aquarius. So thanks so much for being here with me today. Don't forget to do all the things, like this video, comment down below, share my video and channel with others. I would truly appreciate any number of these things. As you know, it is the best way to help my channel to grow, to get Spirit's messages out there. And if you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, be part of this ever-growing butterfly community, and also don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified of new videos as I post them. And as always, you guys, I wish you all peace, love, and light. Until next time, bye-bye.